Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being part of this current series of When Knowledge Becomes Power. And to me, recognizing that the power of that point, when you really step into your power, which is always in the present moment, it actually transcends anything that we deal with in life. To me, one of the greatest elements of seeing how this shows up is in the hidden gift of aging. And I want to suggest that one of the greatest elements of the hidden gift of aging, and which when you step into this gift, you transform aging into agelessness, is the ability to recognize that you can surrender without giving up. To me, that is the gift of aging, and that's the point that we step into agelessness, when we realize that we can surrender to what we have to deal with without giving up. One of the best elements of this I want to suggest, just comes to my mind right now, is the great performer Tim Curry. Tim Curry, who was also in Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he was in It, and he did so many different things, had such an incredible, varied career, incredible performer, singer, actor. And to me, I believe in about like 2011 or 2012 or so, he had a stroke that has been debilitating, and yet he has surrendered to it, but he hasn't given up. He put out a memoir in which he read the memoir, and it's such an inspirational piece. I want to encourage you to check this out. It's the book Vagabond by Tim Curry. But I want to suggest to you that he is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Surrendering to what we have to deal with without giving up. And what I'm saying is just because we surrender, it doesn't mean that we're giving up. Because we are surrendering to dealing with aging process or illnesses that might come up. In fact, by not giving up in the midst of that surrender, you become transcendent. It's swimming out with the river and going with the flow of the river. When you go with the flow of the river, you have the strength of the whole river behind you. And so I want to encourage you today to step up to this moment of transcendence, regardless of what you're dealing with. Surrender to it so that you can find the path to making it better. So I'm going to ring the bell and ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Surrender is a positivity. It's a saying yes to what is. And through that surrender, you find the capacity to support others, to be in alignment with your purpose, and to shine the light into the world. So thank you so much for joining. And please let other people know about these videos. And please be part of the conversation. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Thank you so much for your absolute positive surrender. Namaste, my friend.